Good afternoon. This is Principal Sweetman. I am principal overseeing 7th grade at Amherst Regional Middle School. And our purpose for this live stream this afternoon is to walk you through our course registration form for our students moving from 7th to 8th grade. First and foremost, I want to share with you that I hope you and your loved ones are safe and healthy at home. And we are thinking of you. We miss you dearly, and we can't wait until we can be back in our school building together. We've never done an online registration, and typically we would be with students in the school, answering any questions that they have, going through the form with them. And so this is a bit different, and I wanted to give everyone the opportunity to meet with Ms. Castro, the guidance counselor who will oversee 8th grade next year, who's currently in 7th grade with the students, so that she can walk through the course registration form and answer any questions.
Hi, everybody. I hope everyone is healthy and safe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill out the form as if I was you. So we'll just start right at the top. Okay. So we'll start with my email address. Then we'll move down to the student name. We'll start with my last name first, comma, then my first name, Marisa. And we'll scroll down. You can choose what team you're on. I'll just choose Team M because that's the first letter of my name. And then parent or guardian name. So we will put in, we'll do that. We'll do Mama Castro. Okay, and then put in a phone number. All right, and then what my plan is for the next school year. All right, I plan to attend. If you're not planning to attend or if you're not sure, we ask that you please fill out the form anyway, just so that we have we can be prepared if something changes, and so we can have an accurate count of students who might be taking classes. As you all know, the required courses for all 8th graders are English 8, Social Studies 8, Science 8, and Math 8. And all students are also required to take Health and PE. For 8th graders, there are 4 options. We have math topics, and that's for students who typically have a math goal in their IEP plan. Math 8 with the additional math elective for students who might need some extra assistance with some of their math skills, and that meets in addition to their math class every other day for extra support. And I just want to note that this class is not intended to have the student have more work or have more homework assigned. It's really just a support to help them build some skills to support their math class that they're in now. And then Math 8 and Algebra 8, which is typically for students who took the Math Flex 7 this year. We move down to, so I'm going to go Math 8. I'm going to choose Math 8. World language option. Unlike this past year where the students took the world language every day for half the year, the students will take a world language every day for the entire year. So you would just choose if you want to continue with the same language you took last year, or you can select no language. If you did not take a language last year, unfortunately, you will not be allowed to register for a language this year, as this year's class is a continuation of the beginning of the course starting in 7th grade. So I'm going to choose continue with Spanish. Then we're going to go down to the music ensembles. If you're enrolling in band or orchestra, we ask that you have completed that 7th grade band or orchestra, or that you have spoken with one of the instructors to have permission to join the ensemble. If you would like to take chorus, there's no prerequisite for chorus. None of the ensembles are required. but they are there if you would like. So let's see, I like to sing, so I'm going to choose chorus. Then we're gonna move down to the exploratories. There's a link there for the program of studies with course details. I am aware that some of the courses were not included in the program of studies, so I have a few descriptions that I will give you in a second. And then what I want you to do is just choose the classes in order of preference, 1 through 7. I also want to note that if you decide that you want to take world language or music ensemble, that those classes will be scheduled first, and then we will move on to your elective choices. So one of the courses that was not in the program of studies was music and social justice. This class explores the music of various movements that have changed our world. The class will begin a conversation of how music sparks a movement, its impact in our world, and how it can impact you as an individual. I also have some descriptions for the 2 art courses. The media arts coursework will focus on contemporary digital art mediums such as digital photography, photo editing, and graphic design. And then the studio art will focus on a more traditional medium such as drawing, painting, printmaking, ceramics, collage, and sculpture. So I would probably, let's see, I'm just going to choose music and social justice first. Music exploration will be 2. Steel drums will be 3. Leadership would be 4. Drama would probably be 5. I'm not extremely artistic, so we'll do studio arts and then media arts. And basically, that is it. There is a note at the bottom of the page that special education services and elective decisions will be made at the IEP meetings and transition meetings, and all English language learners placements will be finalized after the students' spring assessments with the ELL teachers. So if you're in any of those situations, you will be contacted. And then once we finish with the form, we just hit submit, and then I receive the request, and then we will upload those into PowerSchool.
And we do have a question here. A student asked, can a student sign up for dance instead of PE, and how do we do that?
So unfortunately, when I made the form, I forgot to add that little line there. So what I would ask is if you are a student that wants to take dance instead of PE, just send me an email, as I'm keeping a list of special requests from students, and I will make sure that we document that somewhere.
Are there any other questions for us before we sign off? Okay, we hope you all are well, and certainly if you have any questions as you fill out the course registration form, please do not hesitate to email either one of us or both of us, and we're happy to answer any questions for you to make sure that this is an easy process for you. And we look forward to talking again soon. Oh, can you please describe the leadership class?
So I have to be honest with you. I am not 100% certain exactly how this class is, how it's run. But I know that this year it consisted of students getting together and seeing how they could be leaders within our school, whether that's being by good students, by helping out other students, by putting together ways for the community to do some community building and lift up everybody's spirits, and also just kind of being good role models for the younger students. So I would say that it's probably something within that realm, and just kind of teaching you how it is that you can lead and how you can lead by example as well.
And I would add in there, I think there's also a component of restorative justice and being able to kind of lead mediation between fellow students and learning about that model. Let's see. And this is came through in 2 parts here. So can a student take 2 electives if they don't take a language or ensemble?
Can they take 2 electives? So if you don't take a language and you don't take an ensemble, then you would have 6 electives. So basically that would mean that you would have 6 out of the 7 electives as your exploratory.
Great. Any other questions? Well, again, as I was saying, you can certainly feel free to email either one of us, and we're happy to help you sort through this and complete your registration form. And we look forward to getting you set up for a successful 8th grade year. Have a great afternoon.
Bye, everybody. Hope everyone's happy and healthy.